Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to another card reading. If you're new here, my name is Toké. Today's reading that I'm very excited for is we're looking at your energetic signature. Okay, from the perspective of your guides, we're looking at you at your core, your soul's blueprint, okay, your energetic signature, who you are on a soul level, whether you show this to people, your soul's personality, but on a spiritual level, right? Not on an ego level where you've had to create, personality based off of your, either your traumas or based off of whatever it is that you went through in your childhood. We're looking beyond that. We're looking even deeper than that into your soul's core, okay? I hope you're all doing well wherever you are, and I hope I kind of explained that in a way that makes sense, because even this reading doesn't make sense for me. But like, I'm a very curious person, and I asked my guides, or I heard one morning energetic signature, and it kind of, it titillated my my psychic senses. Titillated my psychic senses, and I was like, I want to see what everyone is about. Like, if you walked into the room, your energetic signature, what is it? Now, this is something that you can either keep to yourself, or you actually, maybe you wear this on your shoulder actively like that in your day-to-day world, right? So I'm trying to see that. I'm trying to see the difference. Let me know if like this is what people pick up on you, or if this is what you know about yourself but you don't feel comfortable maybe like sharing that with the world, because it's very like personal to you, it's very unique to you, and like, yeah, you understand how the world is here. You understand that we're in a world where, yes, some people will want you to dim your light if you're showing them exactly who you are. So sometimes we use that egoic construct, our personality, to kind of protect our soul, okay? Our soul's light, our soul's blueprint. So, but today I'm wanting to look at that soul's blueprint, whether or not you share it with others or not, okay? You're fine, okay? I get it. So yeah, it's not something we always want to wear on our shoulder. But yes, I just want to come here to kind of confirm from the perspective of your guides, your spirit guides, how they perceive you, what they think your energetic signature is, who they think you are on a soul level, your soul's blueprint, okay? I hope you're doing well wherever you are. We got 3 piles today as usual. Pile number 1 here, with the labradorite, pile number 2 here with the celestite, and pile number 3 here with the clear quartz cluster. Okay, I always mix that. I never know how to say that correctly. But yeah, please do your due diligence. Look at all of these pictures of these archetypes. See which one is calling to you the most, because that's exactly where your reading is. And you may be drawn to multiple choice. That's okay. Your soul may be multifaceted, and it just wants to say hello. Think of this as whispers from your soul, okay? Yeah, I'm ready to get into this. Whenever you pick your pile of piles, I will see you in your reading. Hello there, my group number 1. Welcome to your reading, where we're taking a look at your energetic signature, your soul's blueprint, who you are on a core, okay? And I would love that after this reading, if you tell me if this is how you do carry yourself in our physical reality, or if this is, if you keep that to just yourself, okay? Because you have every right to do so as well. All right, so let me tell you, when I saw this card, I loved it immediately. This is the archetypal energy that your soul's blueprint carry, okay? And the first thing I heard when I saw this card is, I feel like your energy when it comes to contact with other people, you definitely feel very alien. You have that energy to you. You have that psychic, witchy senses to you. But not only that, it's almost like you are an awakener for people. Like, you help people look deeper at the things that they probably are trying to hide away from. They're trying to run away from, or something like that. Their gifts, their talents, their psychic gifts and their psychic talents too, or something like that. I don't know. But your energy definitely feels like that of a destroyer, but also an awakener, okay? So this is the crystal that drew you in, which is the labradorite. Now, labradorite is great when you're doing psychic work or when you're doing shadow work, because it really helps you. Like, first of all, it's very protective, yes, but also when you look at labradorite, you think it's black, like on the surface, but depending on how you kind of like shift this crystal and the light, like, you will see that it holds so much other color within it, but its surface level is kind of just black, okay? It's like you gotta look at it, like, shift it, refract the light you know, differently, like move it differently for you to really see the beauty that it truly holds within. And I think that's you as well. This is another Labradorite. Yeah, this one really brings that effect of Labradorite, if you can see it. And it said that, isn't it said that for Labradorite, the aurora, the northern lights, yeah, the aurora northern lights got captured in it. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, I kind of find that to be interesting, you know, the northern lights. Okay. All right. So you are the underworld. The archetypal energy for you is the underworld. This is what I feel like you are, a destroyer. You are a destroyer of, like, you're a vulture, okay? I feel like you're definitely a vulture. You know, vultures are, they eat things that are dead, all right? It's kind of like a recycler, yeah. Right? I feel like you okay, so your energy feels to me like a walking apocalypse. Like, what, whoever comes across you, it's like you're a place that you bring to people, okay? And you bring it to them. And I think you actually meet people that are ready to really look deeper at something, okay? Because once you go into their energy, once they sense you, this, you know, this soul, if it is something that you wear on your shoulder a lot, or like if it is something that, you know, you put out there where people can perceive it, definitely you help people heal. Okay, you are a healer because you help them look deep at the bottom of what is keeping them stuck, or just what is dead and no longer growing, and you help them eat that thing like a vulture, and you kind of help them recycle it. Okay, that's definitely you on a soul level. And this is a mission for your soul, it feels like to me, because you can kind of see the eyes in here, like the one eye exactly. And that's because you have that wherewithal, like you have that, like that part of the veil that's close to all of us, it's kind of open to you, and you can see. I feel like you also, if you look at someone, you can almost tell, okay, within that person, where on their body has a blockage, or where on their body has like a rip on their aura or something like that, because that's exactly where what your psychic senses likes to pick up on. It's like, oh, this is still here, it's not supposed to be anymore, you need to flush it away. Look at that too, flush that away as well. That's who you are. You definitely come to clean house for people, okay? That's what your energy is about, especially people that feel like they've been depressed, or like they've been, trigger warning, but yeah, they've been like compressed, suppressed, oppressed, whatever that is, that you definitely help them eradicate all of that energy. The underworld here says the nightmare, the ordeal, the bottom. And it's like the nightmare, I feel like when people see your energy, you are definitely also a mirror to them, in a way where it's like you force them to look at themselves. And so people might not like you for that, okay? They might not like you for that because a lot of people are not ready for truth, right? And your energy is the truth, because that's exactly what you detect. You detect negative energies, or things, again, that are not meant to be there anymore. It says here, this is no time to men's world. The archetypal territory of the underworld is fraught with nightmares, suffering, and pain. It is the darkest shadow realm, which we try vigilantly to avoid or deny at all costs. Try as we might, the darkness pulls us in its depths through disturbing dream images, unexpected accidents, illness, war, conflict, and ultimately death. Not visiting the underworld or denying the existence altogether is what gives it its dangerous power. Exactly. You force them to look at what they have to look at, okay? Traversing, it forces us to bow humbly to the greater forces that be, while summoning the inner strength we previously underestimated. Take solace that the underworld subsumes everyone from time to time, making us deeper friends, more intimate partners, soldiers of light amid our shadowy times. Facing darkness and choosing light is the most profound calling of all. Exactly. Facing darkness and choosing light. What is light? Light is truth. Okay. What is darkness? Something that is unconscious, something that, and the thing is, I feel like we fear the things that we don't know, and you definitely have that air to you, and people might actually fear you a little bit sometimes. Okay. But honestly, it's okay, because guess what? You are needed for us. This energy, like the vulture, it is needed to, again, eat away the things that just doesn't serve us anymore. Okay, so I really, really love this energy for you. I feel like you're, um, yeah, this is like a therapy. That I feel like in your field of work, you definitely feel like a therapist to me, or you feel like a medicine woman, or like this is a crone energy too, I feel like, okay? Yeah, it's like you've amounted through your own experiences, a lot of your own experiences, a lot of your own challenges, your own obstacles. Through that, you have awakened to that eye, that one eye where it's like you know the truth now, you see the truth, you sense the truth, you've been attuned to the truth. That's you on a soul level. Always, you can pick up and detect exactly what people are running away from, or if they're even trying to portray themselves to be something, to puff their own energy up to be something, when especially maybe they have low self-esteem. So you force them to look at it like, listen, like I can pick up on what you're trying to hide from me. Don't hide that. Like, I'm your friend, I will help you, and I don't judge you. That's you on a soul level. You don't judge at all, because I feel like you going through these experiences has helped you form grace. Yeah, grace, and holding space for others who are going through this journey for themselves as well. Okay, and let me tell you, in all of these piles, some of the cards, when I was pulling them, right, some of the cards kind of felt to me um like they were multiple cards that wanted to come out. It wasn't kind of stable. Yours was very, very, very on point. Yours was like, no, this is my energy, this is who I am, you better recognize me right now, okay? That's what it is. I don't know, I feel like maybe you like to do this a little bit. I think you like that you're a little bit mysterious, and people can sense this, energy within you. I think people definitely sense this. People might even run away from you again, because you force them to look at you force them to look at things they don't want to look at, things they'll rather hide. So on a soul level, this is your soul's mission. I asked your guide what your soul mission is, kind of, since we're doing soul, soul at a core. And then these are just cards, Starseed Oracle deck, to support this archetypal energy here. So actually, let me start here first. Wow, the cosmic heart. Yes. Oh my God. Devotion, potency. Exactly. You're so potent. You're so potent. You're so too aligned to the truth. Okay, group number one. The cosmic art. Look at you. Did I just say art? I think you feel like art. Yes, you are. You actually are. And guess what? Art doesn't even make sense. Like, it only makes sense to the artist, right? But anyway, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Exactly. You force people to make their lives a moving prayer. You force them to look at the things that is taking away their potency, okay? And their devotion to self, to their own souls, if anything. And I think you help people remember themselves on a soul level. That's exactly what you do here. You're helping them remember who they are on a soul level. So once people come into your energy, right, or when you go to them, definitely you awaken their soul, okay? That illusion, that veil that we have, right? It's like with you, they start to question, or they start to have deep questions, right, about the mysteries of life, about how we all came to be. And I'm also hearing now the Big Bang Theory. I think you send people, you drop like little breadcrumbs of trail for them to go in the rabbit hole. Go down the rabbit hole. That's what I'm getting here with the underworld. That's you for sure. We also have here, oh, okay, fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites of life, extremes of life. Wow, my group number one. Think about it. We have the cosmic heart, like, which is like a very like very high light frequency energy, right? The cosmic heart, because you're so devoted again to source light, to the heart, like matters of the heart, right? Not only that, but like, yes. And I feel like surrender, holding the opposite of like, you see what I was saying? you are a place, right? You hold the space, right? And this is you. You're like a mother. You bring them in. You're like, listen, my child, you have been running like a headless chicken. Let's come in here. Let me give you some medicine so you can kind of like, rearrange yourself, course correct, do whatever, like get your magic back. I don't care. But like, you are not going to stay down here because you're not dead. And you're going to look at the things that are dead and also create new life from those things. That's what your energy is. That's who you are on a soul level. That's your signature. Is you help people reconcile the extremities of life. Like, yes, you help people come into balance and alignment with their own souls, okay? With their true soul. Now let's look at your mission. Oh my God, I did not even see this card. Look at this. Shambhala initiation. Your energy is such an initiation into your energy is such an initiation, okay? Definitely, for sure, all day. And like I said, this day, honestly, the people that come into your life, they should be lucky, okay? And I'm not saying this to kind of like gas you a little bit or like let it get to your head, because this is who God sent you to be, right? God, source, the universe, whatever, right? But they should be very, very lucky when they meet you, because that means things are about to turn around for them. That means the things that they've been, they haven't fully delved into themselves, the parts of themselves that they've been hiding, that they haven't really seen or experienced, it's all about to come up now. It's all about to be conscious now. The underworld is like kind of like the unconscious, right? And this is the energy of like bring consciousness into the unconscious, and you marry those two together. Walking the middle path, right? It's like, yeah, neutral, like being, yes. Oh my God, I love your energy, because it's very like, it's very on point. It's very like, I see you clearly. I know you're there. Why are you there? You're not supposed to be there. Get the hell out. So Shambhala initiations, retreating to recharge, trusting the process, your Dharma. What is Dharma? Yes, Dharma. Dharma is like our mission, yeah, our life's purpose. And this is your life's purpose, it feels like to me. You're an awakener. People come into you. Yes, it's like they retreat to recharge. Yes, they retreat into your space where you give them the medicine, you give them the clarity, you give them, there's something that you help them unlock, okay? You give people the key to their own soul in a way. I don't know, like, and different people, it'll be different for everyone, right? But just know, whether consciously or not, you're doing this for people, okay? You're definitely doing that. So I want to tap into tarot. Let's see how you do this in your day-to-day, or yeah, let's see what tarot has to tell us. Let's see what your spirit guides wants to tell us, okay? Okay. The cosmic heart, make your life a moving prayer. So how do you do this? Or if you're aware of this. Okay, soul's mission. Soul's, what is your energetic signature? Energetic signature, how do you do it? The magician, exactly. Yeah. The magician, and we have it reversed. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, you definitely thrive at helping people who have very, very anxious energy or anxiety, or like self-sabotaging tendencies because of the experiences and the trauma that they haven't fully worked through. You help them see something about that. You help them see like, hey, this is why this isn't going right for you. So you're not just running around, with no vision, or with no like aim, or with no direction, kind of thing. I think you put people on the path or on the direction where they're supposed to go, in a way where also things fall into place for them, where they're not struggling to survive, or moving from a place of survival mode. You help them tune into their magic that they were not tapping into with the magician here. The magician here reverse shows me that, okay, like, people don't even, like, some of these people, they don't know the magic that they hold, they don't know the willpower that they hold. And I think that's what you help them tune into, is that, listen, no matter how heavy that thing that you think you're carrying is, you have the willpower to be able to shift this thing, to be able to change it, to be able to, you know, bring in what it is that you want to bring in. And it can be easy. That's your message for them. You're like, listen, let me tell you, let me initiate you into how to do these things where things are easier for you, to where you don't have to, like, your manifestation is going to be on point. Because guess what? We manifest from within, not the external, right? And it's like you help them look at the places that they have, you know, where their magic has been dormant because of a lot of experiences, right, that they've gone through, like anxious energies that they've been in, that has suppressed their magic, that has held them, that has, yes, that has in essence oppressed them, right, that has been oppressing them. Okay, and a lot of this too has to do, especially, you will have a gift. Okay, my group number ones, let's just say this, did I say that you were witchy, right? And trigger warning, or like, be careful, like, this next part that I'm about to get into is not for everyone, but I feel like I just have to say it, right? And I'm not saying this is actively happening, but like, you can break hexes, you can break curses, okay, karmic curses, generational curses that has been placed on someone to keep them stuck. You see those things and you help them get away from those things. You help them push those curses away, those shame, guilt, doubt, everything that they're holding on to, kind of suppress their true soul's light. That's where you come in. Your energy here transforms, okay, transmutes that, okay? And I think you definitely, obviously, you're doing this for yourself too, because that's why you're able to do it for others. This is the soul that you are. It's, you hold magic, you hold medicine, okay? Not only magic, but medicine. And yes, you give this to people freely just by being in their energy here. You help them look at, okay, what is, like, where should I actually look? What should I be doing? Okay, because it's like, I'm living life like this and it doesn't feel fulfilling for me. It doesn't feel like I'm getting, like, it doesn't, like, my dreams feel so far out of reach for me, okay? And it's making me feel like, it's not making me feel good. That's why there's so much worrying here within this Nine of Swords. Even though you can see the blanket that she has is a blanket. See, she's so covered and she doesn't even know that she's covered. That's where you come in to remind them, like, hey, listen, if you just look, like if you just look at what you're covered in, because this is growth. This symbolizes, like this blanket here is a blanket of nurturing. It's a blanket of, like, yeah. And usually the people in the Nine of Swords, it's like, it's a lot of their responsibilities, or like the things that they want to build, like having a family, having a home. It's like they're so scared of those dreams because of something that happened to them in the past, some traumatic event, that they don't think they will achieve these dreams. And that's why they, like, it keeps them up at night. So you come in and you're like, okay, let's look at what's keeping you up at night. Let's dissect it into bite sizes and let's get you your magic back. That's exactly what you do, okay? And I keep getting here, especially with exes and black magic and stuff like that, you are the powerful magician that puts, like, you're like the white witch that puts a stop to this black magic kind of thing here. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say on that. So we're just going to move forward. Let's start grabbing some oracle cards here. Let's see what your frequency is right now. Let's see from the perspective of your guides what your frequency is right now, or what frequency they're wanting you to really be in now. Okay, special messages from your guides and your higher self. Okay, thank you. Wow, that's fast. Yep, thank you. Yes, I think you help people understand what brings them emotional fulfillment. Okay, you help them awaken to their soul's calling. Definitely, I feel that. Okay, and it could be, it could be just having a family. It could, like, you just help them see what they truly want. Okay, from a soul level. It's very funny, actually. Wow. Okay, you got a divine feminine energy, underworld. Okay. Who's the queen of the underworld? Persephone. Thank you. You're giving me Persephone energy, especially with this cosmic art, because I feel like your heart is so big. That's why you will descend into the underworld, okay? And do the work so that you master this underworld. Then you come up to our physical and you sense those things that people they cannot easily they cannot easily pinpoint or like look at, okay? It goes beyond their physical eyes or beyond their current reality that they're in, okay? And you show them what's possible. You show them how good life can be from this cosmic heart. You show them that if they're devoted to themselves in a way where they're trusting and believing that things will work out for them, they will make their life a moving prayer, okay? And at some point they will feel like you teach them definitely to trust the process. And you give them purpose. You remind them of their purpose. You remind them of who they came here to be. Okay? Divine feminine energy. And what was I going to say about this? Yeah, Persephone. Persephone comes out during the spring, right? She comes back into during the spring, and then she descends during Halloween. She goes back into the underworld. And that's also foretells of the time where, if you really think about it, I love nature and I love nature's cycles, because that's what this is about. Yes, you're a cycle breaker. You help people close out cycles, or you help them understand their cycles. Okay, that's interesting. Because there's a time where I feel like, what was I going to say with the underworld here? Because think about it, Halloween or fall season, exactly. Fall season is like Earth is taking all of our energy and like focusing it within, like seeing where, like she takes all her energy back within, right? To work, to reflect, right? Yes, she seeds her energy, right? Because she wants to grow again in the spring, exactly. So I definitely feel like you feel like a fall. Yeah, you feel like you help people just shake those lives and you help them focus on their internal world for sure. Okay, the divine feminine frequency here says it supports our receptive, nurturing, soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Okay. You also teach people how to connect to their divine feminine energy here, and not just like using their masculine side to manifest what it is that they want to manifest, like go do, because it doesn't give time to reflect. It doesn't give time to reflect on, it doesn't give time to reflect. It doesn't give time to look at the internal and to even stop us and ask, like, what we're even putting so much time and effort into, is that still what we want? Or are we just following someone else's voice or someone else's opinion that we took it as our own, right? Because that's what the Nine of Swords is. It's like too many opinions. You're looking at too many places here, okay? And things definitely become so confusing that you get lost in all of these things. You don't even know which one is you anymore. And that's where you come in. You come in and help them be like, okay, this one is you, okay? Go. All right, what else? What else are we seeing here? Okay, I want to get some from here. Let's see this spirit animal. Let's see which spirit animal. Okay. Yes. Okay. Wow. Spirit fox. Think on your feet. Yep. Think on your feet. You help people be like, okay, you've been marinating so much in these negative thoughts that it's time for you to like just make one small step. That's exactly. You help them look at things in bite sizes. You're like, one small step is all you have to do, okay? And then we have here a starfish spirit, open to infinite possibility. Wow. Open to infinite possibilities. I love it, okay? All right, what else am I feeling called to bring out for you here? Let's get some messages from your angels, okay, and what you need to know right now to help you further connect to your soul, okay? Or to help you, like, I hope you're not scared of your own energy too. I also feel like You are someone who probably spends a lot of time by yourself, or like I said, this energy naturally, it's kind of like it will repel people that are not ready to listen to the truth, okay? And we do live in a world where people don't like the truth sometimes. It's like it's harder for them to take the truth, but they're so ready and quick to believe a lie, okay? So be careful, and don't just, I just feel like, yeah, don't take this on yourself at all. You are such a beautiful, giving soul, okay? You came here like you know God gave you this mission, okay? And I feel like sometimes maybe you might suffer from like loneliness or stuff like that. Just don't worry, connect within, because you have a lot of gold within you. You have a place, you have a temple within you that you need to go back to. And that's a reminder for you if you've been feeling kind of like, if you've been feeling overwhelmed by the amount of information, because you're a very sensitive soul. If you've been feeling overwhelmed by the amount of information that this underworld energy has been picking up, just remember to calm down, connect, reflect, like, yes, embrace it, embrace this energy, because it's such a transformative energy. Again, what people don't know, what they don't understand, they tend to fear. Don't fear this about yourself. Seek to understand this about yourself. Bountiful nature, yes. Okay, let me see what this says here. We have bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you into a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. See? Open to infinite possibility. Now we're getting infinite come out again, okay? Go outside, enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with limitless vastness, okay? Yes, limitless vastness. Also, I think that's also another sign for you. If you're feeling anxious, okay, it's probably definitely too much input, too much information, too much thing, like too much moving, right? But you can also sense these things, right? Because that's just the name of the game, love. It's just the name of the game, okay? When you're very cyclically attuned like this, okay? Yeah. Okay, and it says here, conscious consumer, exactly. Remember I was saying there's too much information, there's too much input. I just keep feeling like, yeah, you just want to be like, okay, everything should stop for a second. Like, I don't even want to do this, okay? I don't want to pick up on people's, I don't want to be a vulture. I don't want to pick up on people's struggle, their dense energies, and helping them, I think sometimes your human side, it might do that. It might like bother you a little bit, okay? Because you just want to like enjoy yourself within this Shambhala initiations, because it's like you know a lot of the things that people don't know, right? And you might even think everyone knows this, but it's like, no, this is you. This is your blueprint, okay? It's like your fingerprint. No, not everybody does this. But yes, I know this is a collective reading, and a lot of us, we're alike. But conscious consumer, you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmental friendly. Exactly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply, and you purchase only that which you need. Wow. You purchase only that which you need. Exactly. You help people. That's the vulture energy. It's like, you're not gonna do, like, yes, that's it. Okay, that's definitely it. All right, so last thing I want to do for you, because I'm feeling called to. Let's see from purposeful career here how you can turn this into a career or something, right? Or how, yeah, let's just see. I want to see authority. Yes, authority. I think you bring people sovereignty, okay? You definitely remind them of their own sovereignty over their willpower. Authority here says your career is in the process of an upgrade. There is an opportunity for you to become an authority in your field of work. Be the leader you wish you had, the underworld. Be the leader you wish you had. Wow. Can I get one more, please? This is so good. I'm really enjoying this reading. Be the leader you wish you had. Like I said, your energy also always feels straight to the point for me. So if you feel something, you feel it, okay? Please be careful about doubting yourself, doubting this gift, doubting what it is that you are feeling, even though your eyes are picking up on something different, okay? Be very careful, because you definitely can see, okay? You can see, and you're in a maturity of this gift. Now this gift, I definitely think it is matured. Remember I said your crone energy? Yes, that's what it says. You're becoming more mature and more mature in handling your finances. Taking responsibility is exciting, but challenge it. It is time to be dependable, okay? It is time to be dependable. You're matured. This gift has matured. I feel like that's also telling me that this gift, you've kind of mastered it in a way where it's like, I don't think you're scared of it. I definitely don't think you're scared of it, because again, it gives you authority, okay? It gives you authority over your own life. All right, group number one, this is all that I'm seeing for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope that it provided to you some clarity, comfort, and confirmation. Don't forget to support the channel, okay, as it helps me boost in the algorithm and all that stuff. It helps other people reach others that are meant for it too, okay? So yeah, thank you again. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello there, my group number two. Welcome to your reading, where we are taking a look at your energetic signature, okay? Your soul's blueprint, who you are at your core from the perspective of your spirit guides, okay? So you chose here my celestite heart, and it's very angelic, okay? It's a very angelic crystal. It's a crystal that connects to the celestial realms, the angelic realms. And let me tell you, the cards, okay, so when I was picking your pile, when I was shuffling the cards for your pile, you are just so beautiful. Okay, let me just tell you, your soul is so beautiful. It's like your soul feels like a young but wise, thank you, young but wise, you know, wise, very wise, but also it's like you're aging like fine wine. Like, you definitely age in reverse, okay? That's what they're telling me. You age in reverse. There's something about you that just is so timeless. You're just such a timeless beauty, okay? Wow. I also feel like your soul is very, very, very radiant, all right? People might come into your energy and they'll be like, wow, you're glowing, you're radiant, like you shine, okay? Group number two, you are shining like a bright star for sure, and it's giving me, yes, a lot of celestial energy. And the card that the archetypal energy here for you is the maiden. Now almost three cards wanted to fall out for you, but I had to be like, okay, I can't do them all. I can't do them all, right? This is a collective reading. But you had the maiden, and then you had the mystic. The mystic soul. So yes, like, are you aware now that, I mean, this is your reading. You're the mystic maiden, okay? On your soul level, mystic maiden, period. We're done. Like, that's it. What else is there to be said, okay? We have the number 8 here and the number 21. See, 21, that's that young, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like you froze in time. I don't even know what that means, but like, that's how your soul feels. I think you never lost all like the innocent, naive quality part of you. Again, I say you're very young but wise, in a sense of like, you know, within this maiden here, it's like you have rose-colored glasses, but also you're very wise when you need to take them off. It's like you never really lost your innocence, or like you understand also that sometimes ignorance is bliss, and that's fine too, okay? But also you understand how to tap into this mystic side of you to dig deeper, to look, to transform, especially when you need to transform, especially when you need to go through like a transformative phase in your life, or especially when it's like a time of, yeah, like solace, like, you know, solace, hermit mode or whatever, okay? So you, and whatever challenges you go through, oh my God, it just, again, it just feels like it brings you back to this maiden energy where you're like, okay, well, I understand why I had to go through that. And yeah, I guess, you know, I got hurt from that. But honestly, I'm looking at life, and life is so beautiful. The trees are so gorgeous. Everything is so colorful. Oh my God, I'm so blessed to be here. I'm hearing your soul say that. Like, it doesn't matter what challenges you go through, you always see life through this energy of the maiden. And you're so, it's almost like, oh my God, like you find everything very like sensual and sexy, okay? You're definitely very sexy. That's your soul's energy for sure. And this is not about looks at all, but this is just what people sense about you. It's just a very mystical energy. I love it. Like this is, I love this energy. This is like frolicking with the fairies, you know, talking with the gnomes, talking with the undines and the sleeves and the, you know, nature spirits. Like it, and I, with this maiden energy, I also feel like you are devoted, or you have a responsibility to nature. Okay, you have a responsibility to nature and all its habitat, all his kids, right? What else am I getting from this maiden? I'm also getting that you help people tap into this maiden aspect of themselves, to not be ashamed of this maiden aspect, whatever it is that it wants to, like, whatever its desires are, because sometimes its desires are out there, and that's because it's a young energy. It's like very curious about things. It doesn't judge things. It's very curious about things because it wants to amount wisdom from those things. It wants to amount knowledge from those things. The way that this maiden learned, it's through her experiences. She throws herself in it, right? Like, the world could be burning, okay, and she's still like, I'm gonna go get my nails done, or like, I'm gonna go, like, I don't know, okay, but this is a very personal, like, it just feels like she knows, like, we're all gonna be fine, okay, but like, I am a self-life, I don't even care. That's the energy I'm getting here. And it's the reason that she's this is because of the mystic that she is as well, okay? It's because she's just, you know, it's like okay, okay, there's something coming to my mind, okay? All right, let's use the Big Bang theory for an example, right? It's like when you, this is so weird how they're showing me this, because I'm getting that this meeting, she'll open the curtain as the mystic. So like that curtain, that veil, it's almost like these eyes that are open in here. She opens the curtain, she looks at it, she's like, oh, so this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. It's not like it's in words, it's in feelings, it's in senses, and then she translates those things into reality, or like she, like, it comes, like she, and then she closes the curtain and goes back to being a maiden. Like she comes back to life and being like, okay, that's why she's so accepting of her experience, because intuitively she already knew what was coming. Intuitively she knew what was coming, so it gives her rest, okay, and it gives her, again, solace to be able to go through all of her experiences. That's why she comes out of each one and she's like, oh, okay, now that's what I was picking up on, that's what I was feeling. Well, now it has happened physically and materially, and it has taught me an experience, right, that I can now add to my mystic soul level, right? I really love this because your senses are definitely very attuned, okay, fine-tuned. All right, okay, this was, I could talk about these two cards all day because they are such in deep alignment with one another, okay? And there's something very mutable about your energy too, like very adaptable. Exactly, very adaptable. Because, okay, something is coming to mind. This maiden feels like the bride of God. Do you know how, like, yes, like, yes, maiden, virgin. Okay, yes, virgin. Okay, the word virgin is now coming to mind. And that's what your soul feels like. It just feels like you never really, like you kept the essence of who you were, okay? Life's experiences never took that from you. Life's challenges and the traumas that you had to go through never took that from you. You were still a virgin. You were still like, you're still for God, okay? Like you kept yourself for God. That's what I'm getting here. And it's such a very devotional energy, okay? Because you see yourself as a temple through which God can kind of experience reality or a physicality, through the things that draws onto your senses, through the places, okay, the places that call you, where you feel like, hey, you know, I have to go to Egypt. I don't know why, but like, I'm going to Egypt, you know? And that's what I'm saying. The world could be burning, but like, there's still things that you just want to experience and you just want to do. Okay. Wow, I really love that energy. And so this is a starseed oracle deck from the stars to kind of see, you know, your soul's energetic blueprint from this. And this is a soul mission from your guides, and why yes, on your soul's purpose or your soul mission, just something small there. So let's see. Ooh, loosen your grip. Okay, loosen your grip, coping mechanism, density, addictions, let God in. Oh God, wait, it literally says God here. Yes, let God in. Because like I said, there was something about you being married. Like you know that your soul belong, like I don't know. I don't want to word that in a different in a way where it goes over our head, okay? Right? But I really want to like stress the fact that it feels like you are a very devoted soul to God. Like you're God's, like you're a virgin that, like, it's almost like because you never, because you never, you know, because you're a virgin, you're the only one that can tap into something, or you're the only one that can see into what, into, you can see, right? Remember how I was talking about that veil, because it was showing it to me, like you have the ability to open it. Like if you wanted to, you can open it and be like, okay, through your senses, right? Because this mystic, that's what she is. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. This is what your soul is on an energetic level, on a blueprint, is you help people remind, it's like you remind them of their virgin side, of their parts that, you know, was never tampered with, okay, with life, right? Yes, that's what I was going to say. The parts of them that were never tampered with, the parts of them that makes them so mystical and so magical, right? The parts of them that are so pure. Thank you. Oh my God, why was it so hard? Okay. Before they fell into density, before they fell into like addictive vices, to help them cope through life's experiences. Remember what I was saying with this maiden here, it feels to me like, oh, she'd be like, oh, okay, well, I went through that, that's fine, like, okay, I get it now, I understand that I had to go through this. You know, it's not like she's holding on to an emotional that, you know, it's not like she's holding on, or, you know, pushing her emotions down to where she doesn't look at them, or she lets it hold her back from where she's being called to, okay? Right? To keep moving, because we're never meant to be stuck. We're never meant to be stuck here. And with this density and addiction, I really think that you help people understand that the thing that they are thinking will give them comfort will never give them comfort. Only God, only Source will give them comfort. The emptiness that they're feeling, okay, the emptiness that they feel like they need to use material things or external things to fill that cup, it's like you're telling them your holy grail only comes from God, okay? It only comes from God, and it only comes when you let God in. You're like a preacher. I don't know. You're like someone that tells people through your experiences, for sure, this mystic here. And you also do it in a way that's not too harsh, in a way that's not harsh at all. And I think through the way that you play, or you like to like play with life, like you like to enjoy life, it inspires them to like let God in, and God shows them those beautiful qualities that they never saw about themselves, right? And God attunes them to their mystical, magical side. That's what I'm feeling here. Okay, let's take a look at this card here, okay? Am I surprised? I'm not. I'm not surprised. Even look at the colors. Oh my group number twos. You're definitely in your higher heart chakra, because I'm seeing a lot of pink here. And I remember in one of my readings recently, I said, you know, I've been feeling a lot of pink lately. And someone told me, one of you in here, thank you guys, by the way. Someone told me that they feel like, you know, I've opened up my higher heart chakra. And that, as soon as I saw that, I was like, yup, because my soul resonated with that. It resonated with it. Like, yeah, we're in a different space now. We're in a different arena now. Like, we're playing differently. We're playing from a place of thriving and not surviving. Exactly. This maiden here, she will build all her garden in a way where everything is thriving. It is going. It is abundant. Okay. It's just lusciousness. It's lusciousness. lusciousness. And she helps you really tap into the fullness of yourself and to embrace that fullness of yourself, no matter how big it is, okay? No matter how grand you want to express that aspect of yourself. She's like, do it. Like, go big or go home. Like, we're not here to play small at all. She embraces all of her qualities for sure, even the ones that they've told her is a taboo and that she can't even, like, she shouldn't even look at. No, like, she loves, okay, and she loves her body a lot. She loves her body. She loves her body. She'll look at herself in the mirror, tell herself all the good things. She'll tell herself like she's pretty. She's like, yeah, this soul really loves, it loves, like, and that's what you teach them to do. It's like you teach people to loosen their grip on life, because guess what, we all love life, and we don't, like, it's almost like we love life so much that we're in fear of living the life that we love so much. I don't get it. That's what your soul is saying. And so it's saying that those fears are to be transformed. Those fears are to be released so that your wings can fly, so that your wings can be stretched wide and your heart can be opened so wide. And you are just heart of source, all encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. Oh God, this is so beautiful. I just love that so much. All encompassing love, serenity. Okay. Okay, actually, let's talk about this. Let's read the maiden for you. I also feel like, oof, listen, I just really love this maiden because I feel like she would take her time to adorn herself in all the good things, or like in all the prettiest things or whatever. And her style is extremely unique. Her style is very, very unique. It's very personal because every color that she's wearing, it represents something else. It symbolizes something, you know. It's like she loves to make offerings to God too through herself, because she sees herself as a temple. So she will adorn herself with things, with different, you know, I don't know, yeah. And it's interesting because I just got my nails done. Like, I'm looking very pretty today, okay? I'm feeling this maiden energy. And it's just, yeah, I love this, okay? Because it's all the good things. It's all like the, you know, feeling good about yourself, feeling like, yeah, you're the main character in your own story, exactly, to where you don't want to escape from your life because you love how you built your life. You love the perspective that you have on life, and it's a perspective that keeps building abundance for you materially and even in your inner world, because again, through your experiences you gain a lot of wisdom. Okay, the maiden here says the virgin, the princess, the innocent. The maiden archetype is the epitome of innocent arousal, naive sensuality, and precarious purity. She's compelling and addictive because of her flawless and youthful glow. She's the first archetype in the trifecta of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, and rightfully so, because she has oh so much to learn. The maiden is perfectly positioned for trouble to come her way and subject her to a challenge that leads to the next phase of womanhood. She must grow up, yet she hesitates at the threshold, enamored by the charms of her youth. The maiden represents the side of us that is riveted and curious, drawn to shadowy forests, dark nights, and taking just one taste of a poisonous fruit. Her magic is edgy and includes both shame and delight. Let yourself fall down the rabbit hole, young one. Okay? Do you see that? Let yourself fall down the rabbit hole, because, and isn't your soul just so gorgeous? Because that's why this second card came in as the wisdom that you learn through this. Group number 2. Do you not see how beautiful your soul is? Because now let's talk about the mystic. Yeah, your soul is very, very personal. It's all about the self. It wants to learn about the world here. God, like, it wants to learn about itself through the physical reality that we're in. That's your soul's blueprint. Your soul's blueprint is to learn about the soul. It's very interesting because that's why you become the mystic. Your soul's blueprint is to learn about, okay, why do we have a soul? What is our soul drawn to? What is the desires of our soul? Why did the soul come here? Well, why is it drawn to this and not, like, it's like you're just learning about self through this, innocent naivety. That's energy. Okay. Oh yeah, group number 2. Remember how I told you I said there was 3 cards that wanted to come up from the archetype? Do you know what the third one was? The siren. The siren. Like, oh my god, how sensual could you be? How much more sensual could you be? And that's how I was like, okay, your soul has told me enough. I don't need 3 cards because we get it. We know you're very sensual, group number 2. I get it. I get it. Okay. It says, exactly, the mystic, the seer, no, the seeker, the light worker, the dreamer. The mystic is often misunderstood in our culture, depicted as a wandering or light-hearted daydreamer. Yet, like Shiva, the true mystic plays a critical role in society, remaining fearless, dedicated to the path of transformation. In order to save the earth from darkness, Shiva swallows the poison of the world and holds it in his throat, slowly transmuted the liquid into nectar. See, you use that maiden energy. Yes, okay. I have to calm down from your energy because it's too sweet. This is the work. Okay, slowly transmuting the liquid into nectar. This is the work of the mystic. They do not fear darkness, but rather sit in the presence of it with that maiden energy. Rather, sit in the presence of it, harness the potential and latent energy behind it, and embed it with light. They are patient and prudent change makers, seeking growth above all else. Seeking growth above all else. The world can be burning, but you're like, Egypt is calling me. Let me go grow there, okay? Answerable questions are the mystics. Yep. Unanswerable questions are the mystic's lifeblood. Unanswerable questions are the mystic's lifeblood. The mystic revels in mystery, in the great riddle of life, dancing with the forces of light and dark upon its wings. Oh God, let's talk tarot now. Let's see how the mystic in you shines. Okay, energetic signature. Let's see how you do your day to day with this mystic energy. Okay, the Hermit, of course. This is that virgin again, God's bride. I kept picking up on it. It's like you are so devoted to God. Like God is your everything. I swear to God. Like with that, like this energy, your soul is so devoted. It's like, yep, it doesn't get lost in the illusions. Okay. Yep, okay. What else? Okay, the Hanged Man. You're too good. You're too good for us. Okay. So you know the energy that your soul is also giving me now. The energy that it's giving me also is like the energy of the Holy Mother Mary, or like, yes. Wait. No. Actually, it's not even holy. It's not even the Holy Mary. It's not even the Holy Mary Mother. It's more so Mary Magdalene. That's what I'm getting from you. Your energy is giving me the energy of Mary Magdalene. And I saw that very clearly in my mind's eye, because honestly, I don't even know the full story of Mary Magdalene, but I know that she was with Jesus, or she was, I know that she was very instrumental in, the Last Supper, the picture of the Last Supper. She was also the only female there. And then they oh, okay, this is very important. This is important. I'm getting, okay. Yes, this is important because they ended up like lying about Mary Magdalene because she was so pure, and she saw, like, I don't know, she had something about her, some truth that Jesus even recognized within her, and he wanted her on the council, I think, right? Don't quote me on what I'm saying, but let's just go with it for a second, right? He wanted her on the council, but the rest of the men there, they portrayed her, or after Jesus was gone, they said that she was a prostitute. They said that she was a prostitute, and like they didn't want people to believe her. Exactly. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, why is that relevant? Why is that relevant? I think it is relevant because this maiden energy, like we said, right? She dances. Okay, this maiden energy, She dances with light and dark. She's very naive, but she will pursue curiosity, right? And it doesn't matter where she's going to be curious in. Like, it doesn't matter if it's something that they think it's a taboo, she will go in it. So it's like this maiden, oh my God, are you misunderstood? Okay, she is misunderstood. Okay, it's relevant because that's why sometimes maybe you keep to yourself within the hermit mode here, because it's kind of like what it is that you've seen, people can't understand it. People can't understand why you're the way that you are, but it's like you don't even let that bother you. You don't even let that bother you, because guess what? You're like, I know, I get it. I'm in a different world. I'm like, oh my God. You don't let that bother you, because guess what? You don't fall into the same illusions that they fell into by calling these things. Because guess what? It's also like whatever indoctrinations that people have been married to is kind of also what's making them have like these coping mechanisms, because it's not the truth of it all. They're not tapping into the truth of it all, right? They're not tapping into the truth of it all. That's where your energy comes in. That's where your innocence comes in. Is it reminds them. It definitely reminds them to, like, don't be boxed in. Don't be boxed in. Indoctrination, religion, and these stuffs. I'm not saying they're not good for us, right? To each its own. That's what I believe. But also, I feel like in my case, it can get you boxed in, right? And that's why you need to live on the edge a little bit. That's what the maiden does. She is edgy, okay? She is edgy. She lets her curiosity lead her out of, again, places that they have meant to keep her boxed, because maybe the society thought that feels that it's a taboo. So it's like, it's almost like they'll label you something else just because, again, they don't understand how your perspective on life. But they don't even need to, because again, it's so unique. It's you and God. Like, you don't even listen to them. You listen to God, the God that is within you, the God that has sent you here to experience life with your senses, because you are extremely sensual, and you're sensual because you're also coming from a place of from your heart of the source. So no matter what it is that you're drawn to, you know that God called you in there. No matter if people think that it's a taboo, it's almost like you get it. You know that God has called you in there. It may not always be good, but you've gone in there also. Because why? You need to learn. You need to grow, okay? So what I'm getting here is, yes, you might have some, desires that maybe people might feel like it's a taboo, or like you shouldn't do it, and you might want to hide from this. Don't you ever, okay? First of all, indulge, okay? Indulge, but take calculated risks, okay? Taking calculated risks, but also I'm getting that indulge, but don't get lost. Don't get lost in it. Don't get lost. Don't get too lost. Because you go into these places, yes, they call you in. You want to like drink with the devil kind of thing, right? Because you're like, well, why are you the devil? Like, I don't know. Like, you're kind of alluring to me, and I feel like I feel called to you. So like, what's up with you? What is it that people fear so much about you? Like, let's see. Let's dissect it, But it's like people will almost fear the devil, like they wouldn't even want to look at it. But you had the courage as the maiden to be like, it's like Beauty and the Beast. Thank you. Yes. Oh my God. The whole time I've been running around the bush and it's Beauty and the Beast. That's the energy here. You're like Beauty, and things that feels, beastly. It's like you go into them, you learn about them, and you show them something different, but also you learn something for yourself too. You turn into this beautiful mystic. That's what I'm getting here. And look, the last card that you had is the Hanged Man. This is exactly self-sacrificial. Definitely self-sacrificial. But this is also to go and show you that, again, God has called you into some of the places that you're going into. And sometimes you will need to be humbled, but that's okay. I think your soul wants to do this anyway. Your soul knew. And that's why it's like, that's why I want to do so much experiences, okay? It's fine. I'll be humbled from them, but it gives me wisdom. Your soul doesn't mind being humbled at all, because you know that you're a very, very, very curious soul, okay? And you wait for things to be turned upside down for you, for the truth to finally rise up for you. That's why you kind of, because you see this Hanged Man. You would think that this card was in reverse, but no, this is how this card came. The Hanged Man, it's almost like a shift in perspective, right? You live on that shift in perspective. People are going like this, you're going like this, okay? Your paths are not the same. You're not the type to follow the norm at all. And that's how you learn. Okay, you definitely also feel to me like you're on this high horse, okay, because you're God's bride, okay? You do all the things that you're a virgin, you know, the innocence. You never fully allow yourself to tap into the degeneracy, okay, that a lot of people as falling into these illusions, right? I don't know why degeneracy wanted to come out, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna move forward. Let me see what else they have to say. But yes, with this hermit mode here, you are on a very, very, very personal journey with yourself, with your higher self, with your spirit guides. Like, I see you just hanging out always with your, like, I don't know, I feel like there's definitely voices in your head like, ooh, like trying to definitely like egg you on to do things, maybe. I don't know, take that if it resonates. But I feel like your guides, like I feel like you're definitely close to spirit guides for sure within the hermit here, because you're removed in a way where you're not so lost again in these illusions of life, of like the things that they told us we wanted, because you always follow what your senses are picking up on. That curiosity is really like a compass for you, right? And that's why, like, when they're going like this, you're going like that. And that's why with the King of Cups here, it's a sign of emotional maturity, or like it gives you exactly emotional maturity in a way where you're not just an empty shell or like a trophy or something like that. Okay, there's so much depth to you. And while people might even look at you as a trophy or something to own, it's like when they really look deep at you to understand the essence of what it is that you do carry, I think it kind of humbles them. It makes them like, I don't know, right? Wow, it's interesting because it really helps them understand where they haven't been allowing themselves to tap into their own sensuality. Okay, because that's the mirror that you are, and that's what you reflect to others. All right, and you reflect to them in a way where it's like, get to know yourself. Like, people has told you this is who you are, but like, I'm here to let you guys get to know yourself, because I found myself, I have found God within me. And listen, it is so beautiful. Life is so beautiful. That's why I can go through these challenges, because like, I feel like I get it. So once you know yourself, you will get it too. I feel like that's what someone in here is saying. It's like, you always tell them, like, no, get to know yourself. Forget everything that they've taught you. Forget everything, all the illusions that they've asked you to, the illusion of the norm of how things will be, or how to achieve success, or how to, become like what levels of intimacy they are. Because intimacy is also coming out here. It's like you feel the essence of being intimate with people, and when you come into people's energy, they know what it means. They know what true intimacy means, and it goes beyond sexual relationships. That's what I'm getting here. It goes beyond that. Okay, it's like everything to you is very intimate. It's very sacred. Okay, wow, it's so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna move on. They've been telling me to move on. It's because your energy is addictive. All right, okay, so I want to see here, let's see what frequency your guides want you to hone in on now. Okay, what frequency they're saying that you're in, or what they want you to be in at this time. Okay. What frequency do you want? Okay, thank you. Wow, consciousness, exactly. Consciousness, you awaken them. You awaken them to their senses, to their senses, to their sensuality. You help them tap into the core of, again, some of them, their intimacy or their sexual energies and stuff like that. That's definitely coming up here, because it has to feel good to your senses. Things have to feel good to you. Your soul, it really matters to your soul for things to feel good to you, okay? And if it doesn't feel good to you, you're going to start feeling like you will feel like, wait, what reality am I in? Because this isn't mine. Like, no, okay? Consciousness, see? That's what the hanged one does. The hanged man is kind of like, again, a shift in perspective, a shift in consciousness. It says the frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on the multidimensional aspects. Exactly. Don't fit in a box. On all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. So that we can include them in our reality. Yes, you do not fit in a box at all, okay? Like I said, as soon as I open your pile, like your soul is like, listen, this is who I am. Like, it's almost like dancing, frolicking, swimming, enjoying the sun. It's like it's doing so many things and it loves it because everything that it's doing feels good to your soul senses. Like what you're drawn to, I don't know, feed your soul, okay? I'm also hearing that. If you haven't been, okay, let's get back to this emptiness energy. If you've been feeling like, if you haven't been feeling this energy, or if you haven't been tapping into this, listen, feed your soul. Your soul loves to explore, experience, curiosity, okay? Please, you don't fit in a box, my group number 2s. This will literally kill your soul. It will kill your soul for someone to like keep you as a trophy that's in a case somewhere, okay? No, you like to dance, you like to jump, you like to do different things. That's your soul, because your soul is pure consciousness on a soul level. Your soul's blueprint, your signature is consciousness. I love it. Okay, now I want to see here career wise. Okay, let's see what career your soul's like. Oh yeah, like this heart of the source, this all-encompassing love. Let's see what career is coming up for you, for soul's purpose. Heart of the source. Collaborative. Working with someone who has the same goal as you will increase your power and your reach. Someone wants to do business with you. And okay, first of all, within this, I'm definitely also getting that you can use your sensuality, this maiden outlook on life that you have. You can definitely use this to, it brings a lot of abundance for you. It brings business for you because your energy is very alluring to other people. Exactly. It's alluring to other people and it's magnetic. It's magnetic for sure. And very attractive energy, I feel like. Ooh, we also have authority for you here. Your career is in the process of an upgrade. There is an opportunity for you to become an authority in your field of work. Be the leader you wish you had. You mystic maiden, you, okay? Mystic maiden. Be the leader you wish you had is helping me understand that you are teaching people that the things, the parts of them that they have suppressed because the norm or the society has told them that it's a taboo, those are the parts of them that you are helping them embrace, okay? You're helping them connect to that because those are the most mystical, magical side of them. And it also has to do with emotions, okay? It has to do with feelings, how people are feeling, okay? All right, so let's get here. Let's see some of your spirit animals, okay? Your soul spirit animal. Your spirit animals to support you. Messages from, whispers from your soul, okay? Whispers from your soul. Ooh, mouse spirit. Tend to the small things. Wow, okay. Interesting. Exactly. You might think, you know, okay. Tend to the small things. Tend to the small things. I think it's telling me about your feelings. Like, nothing about your feelings is ever too small. Exactly. Because, again, your senses pick up on everything. So if there's something that you're like, oh, you know, it's something so small, and then you keep pushing it down and you never address it, it becomes density. It becomes so dense and it weighs you down. It weighs this beautiful light that wants to come up. So tend to the small things. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're like, you know, doing, yeah, there's something here about, don't overlook something here, okay? My group number 2s. I don't know what this is about. I think it has to do with something about your feeling and you're overlooking it because you're downplaying it. Okay. Maybe you're downplaying this maiden energy, this mystic energy that you have, this super wise energy of you, or maybe you're downplaying, you know, yes, I don't know. Actually, let me not even put myself in that. But tend to the small things. Wow. Be generous of spirit. Lion spirit. Very confident energy. Be generous of spirits. Be generous of spirit. Okay. Confident energy. Lion, leader. Okay. Be generous of spirit. Okay. All right. Be generous of spirit because you're the heart of the source, right? Because you are, again, God's bride. It kind of gives you, it's like you already have other thing, like you already have something here, which is your light that you're holding, but it's like magnified, right? And you already have something here, and I think spirit is calling you to share this part of yourself, this sweet central part of yourself. I think if you're not sharing it, this mystic wisdom that you hold within through this maiden, I think that's what spirit is saying, be generous of, because I gave you so much of this. Because it's like, yeah, like I gave you so much beauty, or like I gave you so much of this because I want you to share it with others. Okay, so don't overlook what your magic is. Don't overlook who you are on a spiritual level or on a soul level, and tend to the small things. All right, let's also get messages from your angels, closing messages for your angels. Okay, all right. Also felt this. Ooh, quiet retreat. Yeah, I'm seeing someone like yeah, drawing yourself a bath. Don't tend to the small things. Like, I feel like that's just telling me to do, yeah, like go, like maybe I've been putting up, you know, not combing my hair because I don't know, because I'm tired, or because like I have short time to go to work, so I haven't been doing that. And it's like that's what spirit is saying, because you know rats are also kind of like sneaky. So it's like if you don't tend to these things, they will end up being a problem for you later, or they will end up being something later. Okay, all right. And spirit is wanting you to really avoid that. Quiet retreat. It is time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next, okay? That's a personal message for you. We also have, release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool that you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. The Hanged Man. Something is going to humble you. Okay, with this same right here, I'm also getting, I think you're going to be sacrificing your fears, or the thing that has been holding you back from sharing something or from looking at something from a different perspective. You're going to finally start looking at it from a better perspective, from a more positive perspective, okay? I think you finally sacrifice a negative perspective or an illusion of something here to look at what's real, to look at like what's pure about you, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Loosen your grip. Where have you been trying so hard to do something? Because with this sensual energy, you're very magnetic. Things should come to you very easily, okay? But it only does that if you're awakened to this. Like if you know this about your own soul, like this is your blueprint. If you knew this about yourself, then you walk that way, okay? Like, and you walk that way with pride, lion spirit, with pride in who you are, pride in who God has called you to be, pride in who spirit has made you to be, which is this beautiful maiden here. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think this is all that I'm seeing. My group number 2s. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope that it provided to you some clarity, comfort, confirmation. And if you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello there, my group number 2. Okay. Hello there, group number 3. Welcome to your reading where we're taking a look at your energetic signature, okay? Your soul's blueprint. Who you are at your core from the perspective of your spirit guides, okay? So this is the card that drew you in, and also you were drawn here to my clear quartz, okay? Clear quartz is a crystal that amplifies what it is that you're already feeling. So it's always very important to be aware, like what you're feeling at the time that you bring clear quartz, okay? Because it amplifies it, all right? If you're already feeling low, then it amplify it. But if you're feeling high vibes, then it amplifies that too, which is great to also like use to clear out a space, to clear out spaces. All right, so I'm going to leave that there because the card that called you in here, your soul's signature, the archetypal energy of your soul's signature, your energetic signature is the mask. The mask, okay? The mask. So your pile here is giving me the energy of as above, so below. Know thyself, and you know yourself. Like, you know what it means when we say, as above, so below. It really rings through to your own soul, okay, when you say that, because you understand that you've come here into this world to experience yourself in a different way, and that way requires a mask for you to put on sometimes. Okay, it requires a mask for you to put on, because when you're in an experience, you take that experience like it's very, very, very real for you. You almost get lost in it, right? And then sometimes it will require you to take off that mask so that you can fully see or feel, okay, your own depth, how deep you go, how far you go beyond the mask that you've adorned, okay, to experience a certain, to go through a certain experience. It also is giving me, you're a chameleon, okay? You like to change and shift and like adapt, and like, wow, your soul's expertise here is unmatched, because it feels to me that you've worn very many different skins. You've like you're like, listen, which one? Like, I got, oh, okay, they're bringing me to, like, you know, when you play Call of Duty or like these games, and you can buy different skins, and like depending on the skin, it'll help you, like depending on the skin that you have or the type of gun that you have at that level, it can only help you so much. Now, as you're unlocking different levels, as you keep like leveling up, and you keep leveling up your skin, it's like your skin can, I don't know, it's like that skin, it's hardened, or like, yes, it's tough skin, or thick skin, I don't know. I feel like you're definitely very thick skinned. Things don't get to you as like, things don't cut through to you so deep, because you understand that this is all a mask anyway. And like, yeah, you just get it. You get what it means to come here and live a human experience. And you understand that you can go through very many different phases, or like different skins, to be something different that you want to be. Okay, that's just what I'm getting here, is a chameleon. You adapt to each spaces, and you learn more than that, and then you outgrow those spaces, and you create, like, you level up in your skin, but also you always remember yourself to be this. I'm also getting that you're very, very, very connected to the void. Like, listen, okay, this is very beautiful. You're just very connected to the void, but you're also very like, is given, you know how like the artist becomes the art, or like the creator gets so lost in its own creation, if that makes sense to you. That's what your soul's blueprint is here. It's like you're very aware of the ability that you hold, okay, or the wisdom that you hold, that as above so below type thing that you hold, and you can use it whenever you want. That's what I'm getting here. It's just like this soul just really knows, like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, like, and different things comes with different experiences, but like, I'm here for it all, because at the end of the day, I can learn to detach. Okay, I can learn to detach when the swing of the pendulum is coming back in my way, kind of thing. It's like, okay, they're also bringing me here the Kabbalion. Okay, there's a lot of references from the Kabbalion coming out for you, and I think it's the principle. Which principle is this? Principle of correspondence. I don't know, actually it's all of the principles for you, now that I'm seeing it, but more so it's the part of the vibration where it says nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. And this idea echoes a passage in one of the Hermetic texts. There's nothing immutable, nothing stable, nothing unchanging in nature, either in the heavens or in the earth. And it just goes to show me that you understand the principle of vibration or frequency, and you can descend or ascend for as far as you want to go, right? It's like you just get it. You understand. It feels to me like you understand the dimensions. Like you understand being informed, but also being formless. Again, the creator lost in its creation. Form and formless, that's your soul. Like you on a soul level, you know this, like your soul's blueprint is to be form, but also Oh my God. Okay, I'm also getting here. I feel like you're a guide. You're like a spirit guide also for others. That's why you like to wear different masks. Also, I'm hearing that you wear different hats, like very many hats. And it also is telling me that you can juggle a lot of things here in this physical realm. In fact, I think you're juggling the physical realm and the spiritual realm all at once. You're juggling it, but you're very accepting of both of these dichotomies too, I feel like. Okay, so the card that is, you also got two cards, right? The other card that came out for you was Thanatos. And it's so beautiful because that's why you wear so many masks. Like, that's why you wear so many masks, because Thanatos has to do with death. Once you get to the height of the experience, or once you've learned everything that you need to learn, you take off that mask and you wear a different mask to experience something different. That's Thanatos. Thanatos is never afraid of death. That's why this card, there's so much color here, symbolizing your wisdom, okay, your everything that you've kind of achieved and acquired, and like you've kind of gotten to the height, the precipice, the peak of something here. And this here are things that you haven't even tapped into, the unconscious desires that you have that are now coming up, because maybe you had to learn this experience first for more things to show up to you, or for more unconscious things to come up, so that because you've already had the experience, right, you have the wisdom from the past to keep going into the future, okay, to not be afraid of the future here, because again, you know that you will be adaptable in the face of any challenges. You will be adaptable. You will meet resistance with kindness, okay? You are not afraid of resistance at all, because you will change into what you need to be to overcome your challenges. That's who you are at a soul level. Let's go. I love this so much, because you also see here, this person does it with very, like, it's with calm. It's kind of like this person knows itself, but also there's a side of it that it knows that it doesn't really know, but it's just that it doesn't know it in a different way. The mask, okay? The mask, okay? The mask. The mask and Thanatos. And don't you see, it's so beautiful, these cards, because I feel like this right here is also this is saying that, you know, these unconscious things are waiting there for you to weave them. And I think that all your experiences, the way that you shift and shape and, you know, change yourself, ultimately is helping you weave, okay? Be the weaver of your own reality. The weaver of your own reality. The weaver of your own reality. I'm also hearing here threads of fate. This unconscious, or, and when I say unconscious, that just means potential energy that hasn't been materialized yet, okay? Potential energy, like beaming, brooming energy, okay? It's like your imagination that hasn't been fully formed yet. And that's why I said this is form and formless. Okay. You're an amplifier for sure. You're an amplifier of whatever perspective people are in. If they're in this, it amplifies. If they're in this, it amplifies. Okay. I just think, wow, okay, this is another thing that they're showing me, is like you have different medicine, you have different things in your cabinet to give, like, and you know exactly what to, like, when someone comes into you, like with this mask energy here, you're exactly what they need to oh, okay. You are exactly whatever mask you're wearing at the time that someone meets you is exactly what they need to transform or change or switch into a different cycle. That's why you wear different masks. And it's like when you're done with that, you're like, okay, my work here is done. I'm gonna, you know, turn into something different again. Like I'm gonna die to be reborn again. You love dying and rebirthing. Your physical self may not love it, but like your soul thrives, it revels in this, okay? In the ability of being formless, but also in form, when you can change, when things are malleable, when things are like, yeah, your soul really loves this, but it understands its infinite, it understands its infinite energy too, an infinite source too. Like, you know that you're very connected to source here. So what we're gonna do is I want to read the mask for you. Okay, so what I'm also getting at, this adaptability energy that you have, this chameleon energy of like morphing into wherever you are, or like changing or whatever, it is because you are such an initiation energy for a lot of people, okay? Thanatos is initiation, okay? Initiation into deeper mysteries, into the occult even. I feel like there's definitely occult energy going on with Thanatos here. Oh yeah, duh. The Kabbalion is, you know, the Hermetic principles. Yeah, like you're very aware of a lot of, or you've been initiated. Your soul feels like an initiate of deeper mysteries. Like definitely maybe in a past life, you just get this. Like you just know it. You get it. You understand the principles, the 7 principles, the 7 law, okay? And law really matters to you because that's what really helps you graciously transform, okay? Graciously transform throughout your experiences here, throughout this death and rebirth, okay? The mask is a tool. All right, so the mask is called, wow, the mask, the persona, the performance, the reveal. We often think a mask, we often think of a mask as something that conceals our identity, yet contemplate the possibility that the mask permits our true identity to be revealed. Do you see what I'm saying? It allows. The mask gives voice to that which was previously rejected. When this card appears, enact the side of you that is seeking expression, yet was never given a role to play on the stage of your life. You are in the realm of theater, so anything is possible. Speak with others' voice, embody the other's limbs. You are taking part in the ritual of expanding the self. There may be mischief and deception around, and others may be trying on new masks too. No one is sure who is who. It's likely you've become so attached to a single mask that you need to fall face forward into this perception bending time. Trust it. When light, it says, reveal what has been suppressed. When dark, further conceals what is rejected. Group number 3, I think this is deeper than what I was even talking about. The chameleon, yes, it's great, but also, wow. Like I said, I feel like you are form and formless, and you take very many different forms, okay? Very many different forms. And the reason that you do that is because you're so deep. You understand the vastness of what it means to even be a soul, okay? What it means to be a spirit. You understand the, like, it goes, it's very complex. It's very, very, very complex. And that's why for you, you like to shift, you like to change. On a soul level, that's what I'm picking up on. Now, you physically, you may reject this about yourself. I don't know, okay? I don't know. But let's not forget what the creator of this card said, because it says, remember the parts of yourself that you have been suppressing, because sometimes we don on a mask to reveal what is truly there so that we can be our realest selves, okay? So that we can really be our realest selves, sometimes we have to put a mask on. That's very interesting, actually. It's making me think of some things about my own self, but yeah, let's not even talk about that. Yes. Oh wait, let me do Thanatos for you. Like I just feel like you're a very versatile soul. Like this is giving me Aquarius energy as well. It's giving me Scorpio as well. You're a very versatile soul that reveals what wants to be revealed, and you can conceal what needs to be concealed, okay? Because you also understand that sometimes some of these things in the wrong hands, it's very detrimental, okay? The ability to be able to shift and change and morph and also manipulate, right? Manipulating energy. In the wrong hands, people might use that manipulation for their own selfish reasons, right? And I think you kind of attune people to that, how they're, putting on different masks you just definitely attune people to that, okay? Thanatos here says death. Just simple, plain, put it through. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation, but the true archetypal resonance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has a deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wings, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying that we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. First of all, this is my group number 3, right? If you were in another pile and you saw the underworld and you're in this pile as well, that's a continuation of your reading. I swear, like it signifies an initiation into the underworld, Thanatos, when it appears. That means death has come, okay? Death has taken everything that doesn't serve you anymore, only to birth a new mask, a new mask that really allows you to maybe reveal your true self, okay? All right. Okay. Okay, wow. All right, let's talk about these. Yeah, yours is very deep, group number 1. Oh, group number 3. Okay, well, see, I just mentioned that pile now. That's interesting. I just called you pile number 1. Okay, yours was definitely very, very, very deep. And it's giving the energy of, yes, that underworld for sure, okay? So who are you on a soul level? You definitely help people close out cycle and to really like find themselves through different experiences. Or also you help people understand what it means to fake it till they make it. Fake it till they make it, okay? Because again, you're so connected to this unconscious potentiality, right? Even though you have a mask on now, you're so connected to this. You're this and you're that, right? So because you know that, you're trying to like manipulate their minds, okay? Kind of like manipulate their mind to believe in the things that they cannot see yet. I love that. And that's the birth of the new beginning that they can't really see yet. So you help them become that which they haven't seen yet in order for them to really materialize and manifest that which is coming, that birth, okay? All right. Okay. This is your soul's mission from the perspective of your guides. And these are just supporting cards from the Starseed Oracle deck. Let's see what these have to say. Baby steps. Okay. This is what I'm saying. Do you help people understand what it really means to fake it till you make it? That chameleon, that shifting, changing into something. Baby steps here says action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Definitely. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. As above, so below. As above, so below. You can already sense it. You already, your soul already knows. So tap in. And we also have here, wow. Actually, I forgot about these. Like, oh my God, I didn't even see this. Earth with mask. Learning how to be human. I'm in the world, but I am not of the world. Okay? Learning how to be human. I'm in the world, but not of it. Unconscious. This is your higher. I feel like this is you in physical form, and this is your higher self. The part of you that never, ever, like, the part of you that was never tainted, okay, by physical experiences. And I say tainted because that, for lack of a better term, okay? Because life is beautiful. I am a avid believer that life is beautiful, and you get to do what, like, you get to make something of it, okay? It's on you, okay? It's literally on you. And I feel like that's what the mask here is also saying. It's like, listen, like, I'm going to turn into whatever I need to turn into to get to where I need to get to amass what I need to, like, I'm going to do what it takes. Whatever I need to do, I have what it takes. That's what I'm getting here. Earth, I'm learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. You learn how to use different masks, acquire different talents, different tools, use different tools that you have in your toolbox to create the reality that you want to create, to be the weaver of your own reality. By baby steps. Following your intuition before it makes sense. Let's see what your soul mission is. Wow. Sacred inner space. Sacral chakra, tenderness and sensuality. Sacral chakra, tenderness. Oh my God, your soul's blueprint. Okay, so your energetic blueprint, your soul's blueprint is to like is to be extremely creative. Like you definitely have so many worlds in your internal that you travel to. We don't even know if you know that, right? Because some of it might even happen for you on an unconscious level, like things like astral projecting, projecting yourself into the future to see what can be done. And then you come back here and be that which you want to become before it even reveals itself to you in the physical reality. Because our sacral chakra, yes, like it's earth, right? Like that's how we use to create, okay? That's also how we express ourselves, we express our light, okay? That's also how I feel like we channel our inner world to our external reality. Things have to feel good for you on an internal level for you to like, yeah, things feeling good. That's why this is so colorful here. It's like saying there's both. That's what your soul is about. It's like there's both of them. It's like you really, really, really understand where they say, like, I just keep thinking of that form, like you're a form, but also you're formless. And that formlessness that allows you to shape it whatever way you want before it comes into form, okay? You're a very high level master manifester is what I'm getting here. And you do it through, again, your sacral chakra, feeling very good about yourself, feeling like you do it from a place of grace, from a place of like tenderness, from a place of like soft, allowing your soft, attractive, magnetic energy, like let things die for you, okay? Help things die so that they can be rebirthed, okay? It's like, yeah, it's very beautiful. So let's go ahead and tap into tarot here. Your earth, okay? It's giving starseed energy. Well, let's go ahead and see what tarot has to say. Yep, Ace of Swords, clarity, divine clarity. Yes, I kind of feel like when you close your eyes, after you've like, yeah, I just feel like when you close your eyes, you connect and then you see exactly what you need to turn into to create something in your reality. I don't know. Like that's literally what I'm getting here. It's like there's a strike of clarity, of energy within you. There's a surge of information that you are getting from this formless side because again, it's the unconscious and you're so connected to it and you're conscious of the unconscious. So it's just so beautiful, group number 3. I don't know how I can like fully even help you understand this, but what I'm feeling here is just so, so, so good because once you close your eyes, you're not just closing your eyes, you're connected to the void. You're connected to where everything came from. You're connected to the threads of faith and how you want to weave your aspect, your own, your own signature, how you want it to look like, how you want to sign your name, like you're John Hancock. Oh God. Temperance. Okay. Temperance. Yes. Trust. Okay. Okay. Yeah, mixing it. Exactly. Do you see temperance here? Temperance literally has, oh God. Group number 3. Let me just tell you, okay? If there are times where you feel like you're spacing out, you're zoning out, you're definitely in Thanatos. You're clearing out old cycles and you're making way for new beginning, okay? Because then you're about to hop on a journey to then, like, with this fast, you're about to hop on a journey to bring something in. Because look at this. She has 1 feet on land and another feet in water. Water signifies spirituality. Land signifies earth. Again, form. Water is very malleable. It's very adaptable. Water can hold, like, it can mold into, like, think about it. Water is the ocean. It's so vast, but also you can put it in this bowl, this very small bowl. This very small bowl can also hold it. So it's like it'll tell itself like, okay, I can be big or I can be small. It's up to me. How do I even want to express it? Right? And it's a very angelic, like you are like an angel yes, it says you're learning how to be human. I'm in the world, but I'm not of it. So whatever it is that you are, which is pure spirit, I feel like that's what this is. It's just an angel. It's like an angelic consciousness or an angelic, Yeah, being. And it's like, do you see what this angel is also doing? It's putting everything together. It's trying everything. It'll put something in here, pour it back in, until you feel right, until this sacred inner space feels like, yep, this is exactly where I'm meant to be. This is like, I trust this. I can trust this without even, with my eyes closed. Oh, that's what your soul is about. It's about feeling. Like, your soul's like, listen, like, I don't even care about what my physical eyes can see, because as you can see here too, her eyes are closed, which means you're very, very trusting of your intuition here. Your intuition is walking with you physically. Group number 2, 3. Please know this, okay? And trust it. Your intuition is walking with you and making you like look at these things, or like telling you like, hey, we can be this too, we can do that too, we can, like, it's shopping for you. And it wants to bring you a lot of things. That's what I'm getting here. It is shopping for you because it knows there's so much potential in Earth. That's why Earth is so beautiful, because it is a ball of potential. It is a ball of potential, right? But we are the ones that brings the consciousness here. We're the ones that, like, we are the bridge, honestly. I think we're definitely the bridge. We are the bridge. As humans, we are the bridge, in a sense of like, as human and spirits, right? We're definitely the bridge. And Earth is kind of like the space in which she holds us. Oh, God bless her heart. She holds us and allows us to live our potentiality and our desires and watch them happen in our physical eyes. So the things that our intuition are picking up on, okay, from the unconscious side, it's like Earth is a space for us to, like, experience these things. And if you think about it too, your sacral chakra is right after your root chakra, which is the connection to the earth. The lower chakras are the ones that we use to experience our physical realm here, which is root chakra. Root chakra deals with your survival mode, your survival instincts, right? And also like shifting, if you're moving from survival, moving from a place of knowing that you're going to thrive because you're putting in the work, right? You're putting in the work, you're doing the work, you're changing, morphing into whatever you need to be, right? And then we have here your sacral, which is kind of like, how you really feel, like how you feel, how good you feel about yourself, how good you feel about expressing yourself. Do you feel like you can express yourself freely, or do you feel like you have to hide yourself or play small and all these things? It's like on a soul level, you get that, but on a physical level, it might be important for you to understand that, listen, whatever smallness you want to play is not just where you belong. You are vast, but you can also fit in a bowl. Okay? So I think that was very important, because within this Two of Swords here, this is trust. This is about trusting. This is about trusting before things start to show up for you. Your soul is very, very, like, it wants to understand. Your soul is very aware of that, okay? Your soul has that trust, okay? Your energetic blueprint is to trust before. It's the intuition. It's walking with your intuition in the physical realm, okay? And then here, look at you saying like, yup, I did that. Yup, I did, like, these are all your masks. You had to become a different person to get the first one. You had to change your mask to get the second one. And then you achieved another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Now I'm becoming DJ Khaled. That's what I'm getting here, and it's so beautiful. And do you see these two? Do you see? Okay. Just look at this Two of Swords and look at this Nine of Cups. Your Nine of Cups is your emotional fulfillment, feeling like you've achieved everything that you've wanted, all of your heart's desires, because Cups deals with our emotions, our fulfillment, right? And Swords is kind of like the mentality that we use to achieve what we want to achieve emotionally, right? These Two of Swords, she starts out in a place not trusting. She's like, okay, I don't trust it, but guess what? It feels like my intuition is calling me to go in there. So you know what? Because my eyes keep picking up on, like, all the negative things that are going to happen, then I shut my eye, I close my eye, and I sit and I just go. I go regardless. Like, I'm bringing my fear along. I don't even care if the fear is there anymore, but like, I'm going to bring it along because I want this. This is what I want. Sacred inner space. I want to create a life that feels good to me. A life that I feel like is deserving. A life that I feel like I am worthy of, that my soul is worthy of. I want to feel like I'm worth it. But it's like these answers no one can give you. Like these are something that you're not going to get from the external. Like if you're expecting this from someone else, no. Okay, this is a journey of self, you and your higher self and your inner self and your intuition is saying, listen, these are the things that are going to bring you happiness. Just trust it. I know you don't believe it yet, but just trust it. You just wait and see. You just wait and see. You just act as if. You just act as if and watch. Slowly but surely, you did it and you did it scared. Okay, you did it and you did it scared. The transformation was almost, it was like you had a death wish. Okay, but still you still did it, and you're so proud of yourself here. Your soul is very, very proud that you kept mixing different things until you felt the right alignment. Okay, look at this light. This is a lotus too, like just open it, and lotus signifies like spiritual growth, enlightenment, and all that stuff. So I think that that's definitely what your soul is working on. It's that it had that clarity of thought, okay, of mind, like mental clarity. Swords is air, and I feel like your intuition, you're definitely always moving fast. Like there's a Gemini energy I'm feeling here too. Gemini, Sagittarius. Yes, Sagittarius for sure. Because Sagittarius is spontaneous. It likes to try different things. It will travel just to travel. Okay, it likes to try different things. Wow, form but formless. That's your soul, okay? You're form, but you're also formless. Nine of Cups, and then the moon. There's something here about the moon, okay? The moon signifies our fears. Okay, there's something here about the new. Okay, this is a special side message. My group number 3s. If there's something that if there's a seed that you're trying to plant, right? A seed of potential that you're trying to plant, and you're scared, okay, because you've tried very many different things and maybe you're not exactly where you want to be yet. New moon, okay, they're saying the new moon is in Gemini and it's on May 26th. I just watch out around that time, but like do it scared. It doesn't matter, do it scared. Something is going to be so rewarding for you here. Yes, your emotionally you may feel kind of frantic about it, or like mixed emotions about it, but open your heart, because again, open your heart, and like again, know that these things will happen for you. Like you have to believe that they will happen before they actually do happen. But this is definitely a proof that it is going to happen. Okay, it's definitely going to happen. Don't worry. This is about the mind and the heart for you. What feels right, what feels good for you. Okay, mind and heart, because look, we have swords, we have water, we have sword, we have water. Yes, heart and mind coherence, being able to hear your intuition in this physical realm. That's what your soul is about, okay? That's what your soul blueprint is. And I definitely think you help people create their own sacred inner temple where they do put so much devotion within their intuition here, okay? Where they revere their intuition, where they believe their intuition, where they honor their intuition, because they know that it's from a place, okay? They know that it's from source. They know that it's from a place of like bringing you what you need, not necessarily what you want, but also what you need, but always what you need. Not necessarily what you want to see, but always it's what you need for your soul's growth here, for your soul's evolution here. So there's going to be a journey here that I feel like you're going through within this Two of Swords here, because you don't really want to look at your emotions, or like they're saying, don't look at your crazy emotions, or don't look at the illusions of your emotions, okay? But try to be open. We know that you don't trust it right now, which is why your heart is cursed. This is why your heart is covered. But I definitely think whatever this is, this new seed of potential that you're planting, is going to be healing your heart for sure, okay? And it will restore balance in a way where you know that you are again in charge. You are again the weaver of your own reality here, okay? And life will feel good. Everything will feel very good to your senses. All right. Yes. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's move on. Let's see what frequency they want you to be in now. Okay. Let's see what frequency your guides are bringing to you. Do you see? I barely even touched this card, and that's how I know that your intuition is extremely spot on, and it wants you to definitely connect, because it's got like, your intuition is looking at me like, listen, I've got places to go and people to see. Like, there's so much things for me to do, but like I need my person to start moving. I need my person to like make the first step. Like just do one small thing, okay? Just one small step. That's it. If you're scared of it, that's fine. It's natural. You know why we're scared of these things? It's because we know that they're possible. And it's like we get so scared of them because like, you know, we don't want to lose them. We want them so bad. But then that's the illusion of thought. That's the clarity that I feel like it's coming in for you, is the fact that act as if it's already here. Because, you know, us using that energy to fear this thing is pushing it away from us more. And that's what needs to die if we're doing that, okay? So allowing for things to show us like, yes, it is possible. Allowing for spirit, God, to show us like, listen, everything that you ever thought that you could want, you're gonna get, and more, times 2, times 3, okay? Surplus. There's a surplus here. That's what I'm getting here. Surplus of emotional fulfillment. That's definitely what I'm getting here, because look at prosperity. 36. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, spirit, soul sing. What makes you happy? You're the weaver of your reality. You're the weaver of your reality. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of abundance and riches that the universe provides. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Your intuition is already picking up on that unconscious potential. It knows that there's so much prosperity. It knows that there's enough to go around for everyone. It knows, but it's just trying to like teach us like, okay, this is who we have to become. We have to hold in on that energy first before it starts to show to us. This is how you manifest. I feel like your soul's blueprint definitely is one that teaches people how to manifest, teaches people how to trust in, again, the things that their two physical eyes cannot pick up on, but their intuition is very assured. And to go there, even if you're scared, go there. Keep going. Like it doesn't matter. Go. Okay? Do it scared. Do it scared. That's what I keep hearing here. Because there's something that is very, very, like, there's something here that's your birthright, and that's prosperity. Emotional fulfillment. Because guess what? You're a being that is very vast anyway. You're an abundant being anyway. So I get it. It's you know, it's psychotic to be in this physical realm and like, you know, we can barely even like pay our bills or like do all these things because, you know, things, yeah, there's limitations in the physical realm. It's okay, you know. Things happen this is a realm where things happen very, very, very slowly. Earth is slow, you know. She's slow. Yes, she gives us a lot of potential and a lot of growth and all these things, but like she's very slow, but also patience, right? Number 1, patience. Number 2, good things take time. That's what I'm getting here. Good things take time. There's no need to rush. Just all you got to do is one step at a time. One day at a time, one step at a time. See what your guides want you to know. Any advice they have for you at this stage in your life right now. So I'm so sorry, you guys. My camera actually cut off and I put out all these oracle cards, finished the whole reading, said goodbye to you guys, and realized that, you know, it wasn't recording. So I had to wait a little bit. And so yeah, these are all the oracle cards that wanted to come out for you guys, and I'm just gonna go in the order that I received them, okay? And we were talking about these animal spirit cards, and the first one said, I think this was the first one actually. The first one said, Armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries, right? Set healthy boundaries. And as I was saying, I feel like it was talking about like these two here. Especially when it comes to your emotions, when we're talking about like heart versus mind, that coherence too. I feel like don't be too much into your emotions to where like it's causing illusions or fears or doubts and stuff like that. And like really be practical when it comes to like your mental health and your mentality and even your perspective too. So set healthy boundaries too. Like where have you been like falling off or falling short in like protecting yourself? We also have here Star Spirit with open to infinite possibility. Open to infinite possibility, which I loved because all of your cards, if you just look at them, all of your cards point out to prosperity, abundance coming in, like cleaning yourself. So this one says, this is from your angels, and it says clean energy foods. When you fuel your body with a healthy organic diet, you increase your energy levels and the ability to focus. This automatically leads you to more efficiencies and better ideas and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So when you're feeding, like, what are you feeding yourself? What are you consuming? Not only food too, I feel like, well, not like, you know, just food for the body, but also like food for the soul on a soul level, especially when we're talking about a soul reading, right? We also have dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. We talked about you being the weaver of your own reality, right? Also, I think that's where this part comes in. This is where, you know, this is you on your soul level, is even though you're here in form, when you're sleeping, I think you're definitely connected to your intuition and to your guides. I don't know why I keep like covering them doing this and doing this, but there's something about that, like, you know, like you definitely are a bridge in between worlds. And I think you have the ability to like cross over, like, again, go between worlds, yeah, very fast, especially when you intentionally and consciously connect to and ask for it. It's like, what, the doors are wide open for you. They're so ready for you because you have that inner temple, that sacred space within you, here within your sacral chakra. And it comes with, you know, like you doing small little rituals for yourself, like, you know, setting time to talk to spirit and whatnot. Okay, now let's talk about your purposeful career, because I asked, like, on a soul level, what your soul likes to do, or like for this, with this sacred space, or, you know, yes, a career for your soul, like your soul's purpose. So the purposeful career, we had 3 from that. I asked for 1, and I think I got 2 extra. And it was so funny because that shows that spirit of abundance that your soul carries, that your energetic signature carries. So you should know that for sure. Skills here says, investing in your skills is a great way to generate money. You can provide services using your expertise to build a stable income. Okay, a stable income that would not only fulfill you materially but also emotionally, because again, I think your soul really loves to try different things. You like to wear many different hats. Okay, you like to juggle things. I think you like to be productive for sure. It's giving like Virgo energy as well, you know, I feel like, because yeah, Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and I feel like Mercury moves very, very fast, and Virgo is all about, like, yes, like, I feel like Virgo loves things that are sacred, or finds a lot of things sacred because of devotion too, you know? Like, it focuses on details as well, okay? And transformation also came out for you, the butterfly here, because it says change is coming for a brand new you. Change is coming for a brand new you. Embrace the transformation to enjoy the process. Sometimes change is uncomfortable, but it is worth it. Exactly. Thanatos with death. Sometimes change is uncomfortable. Even with these 2 of swords here, I feel like this your emotion back here. This water definitely signifies your emotions. And it shows like, yes, like, it's kind of rocky, you can tell, you can see it, but like you're still going forward, and that's the change, because eventually this is you feeling fulfilled again, showing your trophies, showing your friends, like, or even people, like, you're just sitting like, yup, I achieved all of this. Even if no one is proud of you, you're definitely proud of yourself. Even if no one, but these achievements, I feel like it will make you glow. Okay, this sacred space, because that's the thing, yeah, you start to radiate this light, right? Because then look at this, we got charm, and charm here says, charm, okay, you mesmerize people with your charm and elegance. You have a style that captivates your audience. Use your confidence to your advantage. Exactly, use this definitely to your advantage, because I think that's definitely what people are sensing with you, feeling from you with the 9 of Cups here, because you're feeling really fulfilled, proud of yourself that you went through, like, yeah, like whatever that seed of potential is that you be picking up of, that even your guides, like your, yeah, like your angels here says, like that they've been sending to you in your dreams, I feel like you eventually forget, like on a soul level, this is fulfilled. Your soul is feeling very proud. Not only you here, but also on a soul level, okay? But yeah, this is all that I'm seeing for you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so sorry that the camera got off again, and I hope you enjoyed your reading, okay? And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.